The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Glad to have you with us from Aggie Memorial Stadium in Las Cruces, New Mexico, home to the Aggies of New Mexico State. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the New Mexico State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. New Mexico State will kick it off and will be underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Owls offense will get the first swing of the game. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So, no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you're just too open. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Here's the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So New Mexico State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Fighting off the defender. They got him on the ground, but not before he gives New Mexico State a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Handoff from the gun. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now he's looking to throw it. Quarterback strolling away from heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. New Mexico State lines up quickly. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Had to throw it before he wanted. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Needs it to keep this drive alive. They got him on the ground, but not before he gives New Mexico State a first down. 6th play of the drive coming up. They're going to ride this running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Great job in coverage by the defense. He just had nowhere to go with the ball.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Throws for the tight end. No one in the vicinity as he makes the grab. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They'll test the right side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run play action. Snagged out of the air. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now this defense could really use a stop on third down as the offense has had its way. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And it's right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Chung. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They've got the screen set up. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Durant. Got his man quickly. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They want to run it left here. Runs through the tackle. And he's going to lose yardage here. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. Oh, he's got a chance. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air on second down. Right down the middle. He's got the tight end. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Off the play fake. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. The Aggies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. They'll move the tight end. Trying to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
Loss of 1 play. Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs.
Snags a quick pass on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Dropping back, it's Durant. He'll heave it deep. Finds a man in the middle. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Timeout.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Wants to go up top on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. Got room on the return. The spin, still on his feet. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And the pass is incomplete, charged loose by the hit. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to pass. It's Durant. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Owls! A great catch and run for 6.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 7-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Arkansas is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Hogs have gotten up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Mississippi State. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He uncorks one deep. He's got it on the left. He's loose. Touchdown, Aggies. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Chunk. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. A quick pass to the left.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. To the air, it's Durant. Got his man on the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. After that last completion, it's second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Wants to throw on first down. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. So now it's second and long. They'll send the back in motion. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Just a short pass to the tight end. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. The screen, he can go. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So a drive there of 84 yards, and they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Breaks into the open. Made a defender miss. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
He'll pull it down. At the 45 on its way. He got enough for the first down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge gain. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. There's the heat. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. The give out of the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Durant. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Off play action.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. New Mexico State lines up quickly.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment.
Oh, he's got some space. And he slides after picking up the 1st down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. And they're able to make the tackle. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt.
On to kick it away.
And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Zings it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Durant. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He gets it away from his own end zone. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll run it from the gun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Aggies want to crank the tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off the RPO, complete. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
You knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Quickly complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggies!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. He'll keep it on the sneak. Sneaks it in.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Arkansas is dominating this one, thanks to an offense that's been running hog wild since the opening kickoff. They're up by 18 over Mississippi State. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Durant. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Under fire. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They boot it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Second down coming up. Catch in the middle. It's McGee. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Aggies want to pick up the tempo. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it and stopped the clock. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. They'll try to run for it. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun. Wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. It is perfect. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14.
I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The give to the back. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Listen, end of the first half, that's exactly what you want to do. You don't care about the incompletion. You're chucking that thing up, trying to make a big play, trying to get the Hail Mary.
Looking for a man. It's Durant. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like it's been a terrific scene there today in Las Cruces. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Aggie Memorial Stadium.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's McGee. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
When I see the defense in man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner. Trying to get a great matchup on the outside. Take advantage of.
Turning it on! Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Durant. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Chung. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Gonna look downfield again. Pressure coming. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job being the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. back to pass. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Flushed out of the pocket. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. They'll try to get it in with the run. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. To throw, it's Durant. Looking for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up. First drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take the lead.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. And the Aggies want to move quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
There he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Aggies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
They go to the ground. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Now on second down.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on third. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
Try to tack on two. Pushes toward the goal line. He's not going to make it. They stop him at the 1, and the two-pointer is no good.
That is the score. New Mexico State, 26.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to breaks into the open. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Quick release by the QB. At midfield, he's got room. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
At the 39. Brings up second down.
To the air, it's Durant. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets enough. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Looking to throw on first down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Owls! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. Now the play fake. It's complete to the right. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further.
Kennesaw State, 27.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Now they find themselves behind, David. Let's see if they have an answer.
Yep, losing the lead, obviously lose a little bit of momentum, but this offense, you can gain it right back, Palmer. Let's get a drive starter going. Find some guys you know they're going to make some plays for.
So that's the challenge for them. Got it?
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll run play action. Rushes on him. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Durant. Throws to the tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Here comes the field goal unit. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Arkansas is currently up big right now. So much so, feels like we can hear Pig Suey inside our studio. They're up by 32 over Mississippi State. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Hauls it in. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Quarterback on the keeper. He finds enough daylight and gets it out across the 45, out of bounds at the 47, and a big run there.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Leaves it with the running back. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The give to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
As a quarterback, he's got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Smith. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's McGee. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Leaves it with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot of...
Makes the grab on the big throw. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. Finds his tight end. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Durant. Caught over the middle, it's Grimes. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Off play action. Dances away to buy time. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
3rd and 1 situation, and they go hard play action, expecting man coverage and a shot deep, but quarterback had to hold on to the ball too long, and the defense, they just got to him.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That is no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
Man, what a missed opportunity for the field goal unit. You got a chance to put this game over the mark where they got to score a touchdown. A field goal's no good late in this football game. Now the tide has turned a little bit. Your defense is going to need to go out there and bail you out.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Aggies in the hurry-up.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And the Aggies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down, using the back as a receiver on the screen. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Trying play action. Almost had the completion, just missed it. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. He's going to throw deep right side. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, New Mexico State. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
If he can make this one, the lead will be 3. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Sweet cut there. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Durant. Under fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Makes the catch.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They'll give it to him again. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. New Mexico State lines up quickly.
Well, you got to think in his mind right now, ball security is at a premium, right? He's had a problem with that earlier in this game, but with the lead now late in the game, yards aren't as important as taking care of the football. I think he's doing a better job of that now late.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the middle. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Power football with the run. Gives them some room to operate as he rumbles ahead for 6 out to the 15-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking downfield, it's Durant. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They go to the draw. Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Bringing the heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. The screen, he's got wheels. Continues to fight for yards. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Looking to throw, it's Durant. Got it in the middle, it's Grimes. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got a man, it's Chum. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work.
Timeout,
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Grimes. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Turning it, got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Man, at this stage of the game, does that hurt to have 6 points taken off the board? Now they've got to regroup and try to get it in again. Just a short pass to the tight end. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on 3rd down would make it easier. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ward. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, going to the air. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. He splits the uprights. And in the final seconds, guys, they find a way to get it tied.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll keep it himself. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Got rid of it just in time. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Hard running there. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Here comes 1st and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. The snap sets up to throw. Here's the pressure. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Big 3rd and goal here in overtime as they try to get a touchdown to take the lead. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. Right down the boulevard. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here's the handoff. Makes a man miss. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to throw. It's Durant. They'll run the screen. Nice move to keep running. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. A touchdown ends the game here in overtime. It's 1st and goal. He's in! A game-winning touchdown in overtime.
How about this offense coming out and executing so great, knowing what they needed. They were on defense first. They knew exactly what they needed to do. Come out, they get the throwing touchdown, ends the football game right now. Nice execution by the offense.
And that play right there, David, really encapsulates, I think, the identity of this team. They're going to fight and scratch and